la la la.
Super Mario, plumber extraordinaire. One thing that always baffled me about the old Mario cartoons was how wacky the plumbing was in their world. There was never a minor leak. It was always a waterfall emitting from a pipe in an ocean spawning within a house. Why these houses have such insane water pressure levels, I have no idea. But one of these Mario plumbing catastrophes sets the stage for today's trip down memory lane. Ever want to see Mario in a dress with fabulous pigtails? No? Well, too bad. Today we're covering Super Mario in Wonderland. Once again, a big thanks to the team over at Opentrain for providing the editing, cleaning, and translation of these strange comics. You've certainly done the world a favor, so thank you for everything your team does. But without further ado, let's kick off this bizarre adventure. Quick! Emergency! A tsunami just spawned in my bathroom. Awesome. I'll pack up my swimsuit, take my little Yoshi, and jump into the pool. Mario races to the nearby flooding, ready to take action. Against the stove? He jumps into the water to encounter the victim of this flash flooding, floating on a nearby object. She claims that she was only trying to flush the toilet, and that she has lost her pet cat. Sympathetically, Mario states that this happens to him too, and now he can only use other people's toilets. Which, of course, my mind begins to wonder. Does he have to leave the house every time he wishes to use the bathroom? How does that work? Anyways, Mario quickly dives into the water and sees where the issue is at. Somehow, this small hole spewed enough water to flood everything. But nearby, a whirlpool had formed, and Mario gets sucked into the abyss, only to be spewed out in the strangest of places, wearing the strangest of outfits. Well, at least for Mario. Nintendo, I'm just saying, if you're going to be adding more DLC to Super Mario Odyssey, I think this outfit is a strong contender. On the next page, Mario is wandering through the woods wondering where he is and where his overalls went. Suddenly, Wispy Woods from Kirby creeps from behind, telling Mario to head to the wizard by following the guidepost. A startled Mario turns around to see who is talking, only to see a signpost pop up immediately behind him where Wispy once was. Mario tries to read the sign, but its directional guidance makes no sense. While viewing the sign though, someone yells out from below calling Mario a moron, and that he needs to get the hell off him. To Mario's surprise, a little Toad, is being crushed under the punishing force of Mario's heel. After standing up, the mysterious Mushroom Man proclaims that his name is Toad, and that he's on his way to the wizard so that he can become taller. So together, Mario and Toad venture deeper into the woods until they spot something in the distance. Mario thinks he sees a pillow at first, but suddenly that pillow springs to life. Kirby pops out of the background, claiming that he isn't a pillow or an airbag, but instead a premium dumpling. However, Kirby wishes he didn't look like a pink blob, so Mario tells Kirby to join them on their adventure to the wizard. Apparently, Kirby wants to look like Mega Man once he's transformed. I mean, I guess that's the pinnacle of cool, besides Captain Falcon, that is. The three continue on their adventure through the forest, until Mario spots a pair of eyes on a bush. But to his surprise, it isn't actually just a floating pair of eyes. It's actually just Yoshi standing in front of a green bush. Yoshi said that he's had it because no one has ever seen him and that he hates being green. So Mario invites him along. Soon after though, 3 more eyes appear in the bushes, except this time it's Donkey Kong, Wario, and Bowser. They call Mario and his group a bunch of thieves, and surround them. Wario then proclaims that Mario's group stole their cookies, and immediately everyone starts fighting. And the first iteration of Super Smash Bros. Is born, 6 years before the first game ever came out. But of course, it wouldn't be Super Smash Bros. Without Fox McCloud joining the fray. Fox senses the conflict from a distant galaxy and rushes to the scene of the crime. He descends like an angel from heaven and opens up a world of pain after turning off items. He foxtrots into a wave shine, only to drill shine Mario into a jab reset chain grab, which then he uses to gimp Bowser. Wario, Bowser, and Donkey Kong flee in terror from the space animal. Okay, maybe not. But Fox then randomly gets in the ship and flies away though, despite traveling across the galaxy only to be in like 3 panels. Soon after, our Quad Squad marches up to the wizard's castle. The wizard, who is probably someone in the Club Nintendo staff, states that his name is Crab, and that he likes to help people with their worries. Immediately, Yoshi, Toad, and Kirby race in front of Mario and ask the wizard to solve their problems. The wizard casts a spell and zaps the three, turning Yoshi pitch black, making Toad grow insanely tall, and turning Kirby into a toaster, which I guess is kind of close to Mega Man. He just shoots toast instead. Mario, completely terrified, begs the wizard not to harm him and says that he just wants to go back home and to get out of this dress. With a quick cast of his magic, the wizard zaps Mario back into the apartment from whence he came. The water that once flooded the establishment is gone, and Mario is laying on the cat of the apartment owner. With a quick break of the fourth wall, the comic then concludes. This comic was super bizarre to me because it was more Wizard of Oz than actual Alice in Wonderland, despite the naming convention of the comic. Mario is even dressed in Dorothy's clothes. Wispy, assuming the role of the talking trees from the film, fits in nicely as well. I guess that would make Toad the Scarecrow, Kirby the Tin Man Toaster, and Yoshi the Cowardly Lion. Quite a bizarre treatment for a Mario comic, but it was still definitely entertaining. So, what did you think of the comic? What was your favorite part? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, thanks for tuning in to this plumber fairy tale. Perhaps some of these other videos will tickle your fancy. Thanks for watching, guys and gals, and until my next video, cheers.